You're welcome back to News Insight. 2027 appears to have filled the space, even when the election is more than 2 years away. I think.
Is it up to 2 years?
Yeah, it's about.
It takes time to prepare for election.
Yeah, because
the
the governance is only for 2 years in Nigeria. The other 2 years for election. That's the truth.
And this one has become so strengthened because of the hunger in the land.
Exactly.
You know, the Northern youth, every day you see different groups from the North coming out and saying that they are going to work against Asiwaju come 2027. Even when Asiwaju has not officially said I'm running. Do you think it's going to be a walkover for Asiwaju? How will he galvanize all this? We asked these questions before. How do you think Asiwaju will quell all these crops of formations against his candidacy for 2027?
You know, Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a political wizard. Is a political tactician. You know, Bola Ahmed Tinubu was not a favored candidate of President Muhammadu Buhari, you know, on the road to the 2023 general election. Muhammadu Buhari, it was rumor and confirmed that he actually anointed the then Senate President, Ahmed Lawan, as his candidate. And even the then Vice President, Shimba Ajo, was highly favored by Nigeria. Also, Rotimi Amaechi was very, very strong in the election. But Bola Ahmed Tinubu surmounted it all. Then he was not the commander-in-chief of the Nigerian army. Today, Bola Tinubu is the man in charge of this country.
But notice that this resistance,
yes,
they are not coming from probably their hatred for Asiwaju.
Yes.
It is coming from those things that were not existing in 2023. The hunger in the land that they are citing, the crashing of the economy in their own world. You can say the Katsina Youth, what's it called? Katsina Progressive Youth Alliance.
Yes.
Came out the other day. What's the name of this? Their speaker, Kabi Roma.
Yes.
Came out the other day saying that the economy crashed.
They said they are aligned with the Katsina Elders Forum,
yes.
who has said they are going to work against Asiwaju's bid for 2027.
Yes.
Yeah, but all this they were not, those indices might not be there, but this kind of opposition were there. But Asiwaju were able to survive. You remember sometime Aerofai traveled to Lagos to say that he was going to teach the heart not to do with godfatherism. But the same Aerofai was one of those people who ensured that Tinubu becomes, president because of the way Tinubu approached things. Tinubu should be, it should be respected in that regard.
No, he was the commander-in-chief. If you don't respect the commander-in-chief, you will
we're not going to talk about politics.
This agitation is mainly from the north.
Yes.
And they were in power for 8 years.
Yes.
So when you couldn't fix their people, when you couldn't fix their area, zone, why are you blaming somebody from Lagos?
No, they are not.
What they're saying is real. We're seeing it. There's so much hunger. The economy is collapsing. It is. But these issues, they are tangible in the north. You feed them, you hug them in the north. You see it.
And I also wanted to say something, Peter. Fixing area, there is nothing like we have built Nigeria and we do not need to work again. It does not exist. Yeah. Let's assume that Buhari paved all the roads in Katsina State with gold before his expiration of his tenure. Katsina people are still going to work under the Nigerian economy to be able to feed. So there's never a time any part of Nigeria will not require good leadership from the center.
You say just very correct, but see the agitation. It's mainly from the north. I can tell you for free. Give it 2 weeks, and that group from north will come speaking the same thing. What they are saying for a truth, it's relevant. It is what we are seeing. But this constant news coming from the north, I began to this power is not only for them. Honestly, they
are not asking for sincerely. They are not saying
they feel that this government is not favoring them.
If I may comment, yes. You see, yes, I have said all I said before that Tinubu is a tactician, is a wizard, and all of that. But truth be told, the Northerners are agitating right. They are saying that look, if you don't change your policy, they don't say they are not going to oppose you.
That's right.
If you don't change your policy, If you don't do things right, this is what we are going to do. We have said it before, that when opposition speak, it gives expo to the sitting government to do the right thing. It is, Tinubu have ample of time to correct things, to put right policy in place, to ensure that this hunger is reduced, it cannot be eradicated. You know, like the inflation of this country is alarming. You can't even, there's no economic word for it.
You can't plan.
The kind of inflation we have in this country today. Are you getting it? You remove subsidy and you going back paying subsidy without knowing. Your CBN governor will employ 3 consultants paid
45 million.
And then you have directors that are working, and then you are saying that you are putting long-term plans in place.
You are stating the obvious. You are stating the obvious.
No, what we are saying is this. What they are saying that Tinubu, our president, please change your ways. Make us breathe and allow us to breathe.
Now, but I want to ask Peter. Tinubu is a political wizard. Tinubu is anything good or capable in politics. But do you think there is a way Tinubu will fabricate results when substantial amount of people from the north refuse to vote for him? It's going to be difficult.
Danjuje, is it from the east? That Tinubu will do 8 years.
Did he deliver his state?
No, is it from the east?
Did he deliver
Is it from the west? Is it northerner? That Tinubu has his right to do 8 years. What are you considering, thinking about? The electorate has to decide.
No. Listen, I must see. Ganduje is the APC national chairman. You do not expect anything else from him. That I can tell you. What's the name of this national chairman?
If everybody was in this government, you have to say what he's saying.
See. What's the name of this national chairman when PDP chairman when Jonathan lost from Bauchi?
Mazu. You see, he was no. He said, he just said something. He said, if Elfa were in this government, would have been saying what to say. I will say to you that if Elfa were in this government, yes, he would have advised Tinubu otherwise.
A lot of things would have.
It wouldn't have been in this place.
No, the situation will not be like this because Elfa knew that this would have.
Can I be sincere with you? Elfa was very, very close to Buhari. Are you aware of that?
Yeah, that's what he told us.
Very, not what he told us.
That's what we all know.
That's what he told us.
Very, very close to Buhari.
That's what
But do you know that during change of currency,
yeah,
he stood with Asiwaju. El-Rufai was telling Kaduna people during that election that don't worry, when Asiwaju win, this old 1,000 naira note will bring it back. Yeah. El-Rufai is not that follow kind of person like the way they parade him. He has a mind of his own. Yes, I'm not saying if he's in this government that he'll be criticizing the government, but he would have advised Tinubu differently about the North.
El-Rufai is a good politician. He knows how to calculate, forecast who will win.
Yes.
That was towards the dying moment of Buhari administration.
Yes, I agree.
So he has looked at the political spectrum.
Yes.
He said that Tinubu is most likely to emerge. He aligned with that movement.
So now if I'm to put you in a position of senior special advisor to Asiwaju,
yeah,
by the authority given to me by myself, okay, and ask you to advise Asiwaju, should he rely on his political ability to maneuver or change this policy so that the northern youth can feel it? He has 2 years to do that. What would you advise him? Be sincere.
Yeah, it's the truth, his policies. Honestly, they are not. I'm not going to brief for him. They are not working. But my issue is that why is this agitation more from the north? Why
a hungry person will speak.
Why are we not hungry in the south?
Oh, you see, let's not go there. Let's not go there.
Are we not hungry?
Philip, are we not hungry in the south?
So we are hungry, but we should speak up.
The people that feel it most should be the ones shouting.
That's
and if the Southerners decide because it's one of their own, and they decide to keep quiet because it's one of their own, even though they are dying, they want to die in silence. You don't expect them not to behave the same way.
So I was privileged to be in a gathering where somebody was teaching us mystery of shouting. Say if you walk into a hospital, somebody is very, very sick, and you just say, "Oh, I'm sick, I'm doing this," and somebody just brought the person, "Hey, I want to die, I want to die." Who do you think they will rush and touch the person? There's a mystery behind shouting. Yeah. There's a mystery behind noise. So I see what you.
But it truth be told, the issue is more prevalent in the north. Yeah. I was in Sokoto about less than a year ago. You will see it. As I said earlier, you feel it. They are tangible. You see people on the road.
So these are sincere complaints. Yeah. That when Now, Philip, when your followers, or rather your subjects of your leadership, complain sincerely, is it not important that you listen to them? Because in any solution we are trying to parade, there is a long-term solution, there is a short-term solution to ensure people are able to hang on while the long-term fruit yields, into the spectrum. So, what don't you think Asiwaju should just try to cushion certain things into short-term solution?
If I appoint myself as his advisor, I will.
While I'm here.
I will advise Tinubu that look, we know that you are doing well for this country. You have long-term policy that will, take us to where we are hoping to get to. But in the meantime, you should rejig your policy, especially as it has to do with the petroleum products and the floating of the naira, so that people can breathe, so that the northern youth won't be, or the north as a whole, there's the formation there that is coming up from the north, to be able to penetrate it, because people will say, okay, where we started, he had us and he had done something different.
Exactly.
So that his coming back will be easy, because he's one of us, he's from the south. But if we lose it to the north, he had made us to lose it. So I will advise him to rejig his policy.
So, Peter, what would you do? So that
the truth is that as we sit here, we don't care whether you're from north or east or south.
Yeah. Just want Nigeria to work.
Yes, want Nigeria to work. So Tinubu should do what is right for Nigerians. We are all Nigerians.
As a better person.
We are not slaves in our country. We're not conquered people. So he should treat us like Nigeria. He should do what make this country work. That's all we ask for.
So, Asiwaju, our president should do what will make Nigeria to work for everybody. We are all stakeholders here. And we'll continue to talk about this when we come back. This is 10 News Insight. We'll be right back.